team, hold on. Dun-dun-dun. 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 Hold devils, para team, hold on. Hold devils, para team. Hold devils, para team. Hold devils, para team. Hold devils, para team, hold on. Hold devils, para team. Hold devils, para team. Hold devils, para team. Hold devils, para team, hold on. Hello and whoa. Welcome to the game where we can skip cutscenes in. God of War Criminal, God of War Crime 2. Today we're gonna be doing the attempt number 26 of the God of War 2 One Hit K.O, where I get hit, and if I get hit, the whole run gets restarted. We're good. Excited for tomorrow, boys. So about tomorrow, I have some bad noise. Let's start. For now, let's start. My Wi-Fi ain't tweaking no more. My Wi-Fi kinda is. Tell me if the stream starts lagging, okay? I'm gonna do nothing about it. Let me fix this real quick. So, I have some bad news for tomorrow's Game Awards. They start at 3 AM for me, and like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream that. And like, even if I do, I don't know if a lot of people from my usual time, you know, are gonna be able to tune in, which sucks. Like it starts on Friday 3 AM, not even on like whatever. At least I'm off the next day. Like that's the best thing ever. The fact that I am off the next day, I can just maybe react to it at 3 AM, go to sleep, either peacefully or with a lot of hype if God of War remasters get revealed. So it's gonna be good. I definitely tune in if you did. I'm gonna try to stream it for tomorrow's night, basically. Tomorrow is Thursday, so like the night is when it starts. Basically Friday 3 AM. Friday the 13th. Today's run was very good. Good stream, great stream. Oh, you mean yesterday's stream? The part about yesterday's stream that I'm so proud about is that I failed totally because of a mistake that it's all on me. I can't even remotely blame any part of the game. It's just my fault. That encounter, man, I really hate that encounter. It is very claustrophobic. It's trying to pick up with God of War 1's spike wall encounter, but like the problem with God of War 2's spike wall is that it's not like God of War 1 where it's this beautiful 2D fight, beat 'em up type fight in the temple, you know, the challenge of Atlas or whatever his face. The one in God of War 2 is just like the camera in the foreground. Like the moment enemies are slightly introduced to that point where the screen is, basically the moment they slightly clip into the camera, they're attacking, they are aggro. So like even camera works against you there, and it's like enemies drop and they instantly swing. There's no like tell on whether they swing or not. They're like instantly swinging. Like the moment their feet touches the ground, there's no animation where they tremble or anything. Their feet touches the ground as if they just popped into there, and they instantly are attacking. And the sentries swing way too fucking fast for you to react. It's insane. Like yesterday's L, let me explain what happened and why I took the L. So, as I was trying to do my basic, block a couple of attacks, watch some attack coming, like do this, let go of L1 and L1 again. Like in this split second, I got hit. In that split millisecond of letting go of L1 and pressing L1. Yesterday was yesterday, today is the Oko, just do it. It's behind us. I just want to explain. So that one undead swung at that perfect frame and hit me. Like, at such a perfect frame to hit me. It's my fault. Looking at it now, I should have Atlas Quaked, but I didn't Atlas Quake because I was afraid to be left near the end of the encounter with no magic. Because in practice, while I was practicing that section, sometimes I'd be left without any magic. And so that's a bitch to handle. If that happens, it is a bit problematic. Since, like, the wall closes in way too close. And, like, if you don't have magic, you're gonna have to... If you don't have magic, you're gonna have to either block or parry for total safety. And that type of shit pushes you a bit back. Whether you do the revenge parry or just the parry, your back is kind of close to the spikes. Sometimes it happens. So it was a case of me being way too safe that kind of got me wrecked. Whereas I should have been reckless with Atlas Quake. That's basically the optimal play. I should have just used the Atlas Quake. Instead, I was scared I might be left with no Atlas Quake. So, hey, let's do a Golden Fleece knockback. It'll give us almost the same effect. Don't kill me with that, please. This took longer. It's Xemnas' fault. Neither Chronos Rage or Atlas Quake work. Atlas Quake works if used correctly. I used it wrong. That's what it comes down to. Insane play from the Undead Legion there. Very insane. Like, that motherfucker could not have... Are you gonna do the normal attack like a normal human being? That undead could not, and I refuse to believe it, it could not have swung at a better time. Like, that was frame perfect at that time. Like, two of them were attacking me at the same time. I blocked the first attack, let go of L1, then tried to block again. It didn't come out. I got hit before the block came out. I was devastated, but it is my fault. Like, that right there, no jank L, no weird thing happening in the game for the first time L. I totally take it. That's why, like, I was silent when it happened. I wasn't like, what the hell, what the fuck, what that. And it wasn't confusion like the Chronos Rage one, whereas that one was like, it was also my fault, but like, I thought I had, but Xemnas, I thought I had Xemnas, like my conversation with Xemnas in mind while doing it and whatnot. Medal of Honor? I have played that game. Oh my god, that's 2 times an arrow almost hits me. Hey! Orion's Harpoon redirection, but like in a fucked up way. You know, you being not having any fun is a super problem. I am having fun doing this. Why not do that hammer pullback and with jumping when you run out of magic? What do you mean hammer pullback? Like the special attack? In the air? Mstafa did yesterday parries are risky. And it's parry that screwed him over. The parry is one of the best tools you can do there. It goes Atlas Quake, parry, then grabs. The parry nets a very nice half collision, deals a shit ton of damage, and I have the Spear of Destiny equipped, and when you kill enemies with the Spear of Destiny equipped... Ah! Why jump? Anyways, when you have the Spear of Destiny equipped and you get kills, that's like magic orbs are flying out. So like that's a good thing. It's the best of things. Stupid L, man. That was a misinput case, guys. It doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All I hear is Papa, don't hit me no more. God of War 2 sucks. That's like a part of the rule set, by the way, for people who don't know. That on landing is so ass. Like, I hate it with the raging fury of the sun. Like, literally the raging fury of the red Xanax or whatever it's called. Not Xanax, Banac. Xanax. Imagine a type of sun called Xanax. You're always here just doing it again and again. Yeah, it's just like a 7-minute time loss, I guess. We'll be back there in no time. Bang Diamond's pretty good. I still haven't watched it. Which is, hey. So I started the prologue in New Game Plus, as always, so that I can skip cutscenes. The blades that I have are the red blades. They deal the same damage at level 1 as the blue blades that you normally have in a normal new game. So like this deals the same damage as the blue blades maxed out. They're just artificial when they're maxed out. You just have all the moveset. Hello Zesty and Chad. Yo, Alpha. Now the problem with streams, the problem with yesterday's stream is that the following stream will try to up it up. Like, this stream right now is just hoping to make it back there again. It is so stuck up trying to catch up with where I left off last night that I don't even remotely make it close to there. Like, I'm in a mindset right now, I'm like, I just want to get back there again to beat the encounter, but I'm gonna make it to anywhere but there today. I'm gonna make it at max, I would say, Pegasus 2, because I feel like a death is coming in Pegasus 2. It haven't been happening for a while now. How is the bestest of luck in this one? Thanks a lot. Are you gonna live stream tomorrow, Game Awards? So it's gonna happen late. It's gonna happen on Friday, 3 AM, so like the night. Sucks. I may try to do it. Be right back in a second. Hold up.
Show no mercy!
We back. Phone calls from work. Be back in a second. Proceeds to continue. I played with one hand that entire section. Yes, I have the skill to play God of War games in one hand. With one hand. Because like, I've finished the entirety of God of War 3 with one hand. It was a video series, if you guys recall. You know, all this would be a waste. Hold on. I'm gonna read when. I suppose you're gonna say when I quit. The time that you truly stop and give up? Yeah, that, I guess, you're... So, True Gamer is talking about me at the end of that stream saying, that's 4 hours wasted. That's how I feel after every L. Because, like, the problem with Okos is that the goal is the end... The ending, like, the win itself. That's when the joy comes in. Otherwise, you're just like redoing the same encounters, the same game, which is always fun. Like, here's the thing. A big part of why I'm putting up with God of War 2 Oko is because the game is so fucking good. It's also the worst game of all time, but like, you know what I mean. The game is so amazing. It is admittedly shit to single segment, no damage, but like, you know what I mean. So like, the problem is that in an Oko, the goal is the end goal, is to beat the game without taking any in damage, the entire game. It's not like challenge runs where you perfect a way the encounter is done in such strict rules that you never thought possible, for example. That's why like doing a no upgrade run plus stream is much better, miles better. You just have fun, experimenting with strats, trying out things you've been told, you know. Whereas here, you know everything. Like, it's been so many attempts. You know what to do. You know what you're supposed to do. Yet you fail. The goal is to do it again and again until you get it. Eventually, we will get it. I just want to see when I get it. The journey is what we remember when we are sad. And how we overcame them. That is also true. Like, the best part about the Oko, whenever it gets done, like, after it gets done,
Watch your flank!
is like the journey.
Show no mercy!
Like, when you get the W itself. The thing is, though, with an Oko, the biggest, actually, like, I don't know which is better, honestly, the journey or the W. Because, like, nothing as hype, as insane, as crazy as the W. Like, the W is the biggest part, honestly. The journey does matter as well. Like, just as with everything, the journey definitely matters too. Like the Apollo Pain Plus, I remember the experience, the atmosphere around the run, the fun in the streams, of course. With Okos, I do the same, but like, once you tell me God of War 3 Oko, the first thing I remember is how fucking triumphant that W was, the win at the end. Like, I do remember the amazing memories, the streams and whatnot, but the first thing I remember is the actual win. So like, yes, the path to the Oko is also what's important, but like, the win, man, the win. So here, let's explain it better. I drag these Rhodians forward. I then wait for the archers to shoot at the same time. When they do, I climb. I roll twice, I block. When they shoot again, I roll forward. Go forward here. Open the door! We need your help. Woman deal. Hey man, it is urgent. Break the window. Roll, jump to the right. This guy comes in and you're gonna have to combo the shit out of him. As such. When they both shoot, you climb up. You can plume these guys however you want. That's that. Then we get to the beams. Jump scare his ass. Hi. If you want W's, then prepare to L's in the way, man. I hate the way I sound like motivation speech. If you want the W's, be prepared for the L's. Because now you're right. They're bound to happen. What Oko would this be if we instantly got the W? The stakes get higher and higher with every Oko attempt. The W wouldn't matter or hold that much weight if you got it in 2 tries. Xemnas is gonna love hearing that when he second tried the God of War 1 Oko. The problem is though, not the problem I guess, the difference is that God of War 1 is just better than God of War 2. And Xemnas, when he does some practice, he does very extensive practice. Like I'm talking very extensive practice. Like my practice is like 50% of what he does in a practice session. It's like a whole different world. Who has level 1 blades in the prologue? Is he playing in NG Plus? It is in New Game Plus so that I can skip cutscenes, yes. And these are the level 1 red blades that deal the same damage as the maxed out blue blades. So it's totally fine to just use these. What's good, bro? Hello, man. I'm positive tonight you can do it. If this attempt goes as far as I want it to, sure. The journey for him was the practice, and he is the no damage guy. His journey is different to yours, yeah. But like, even to a no damage guy like him, I'm never a no damage guy. But even to him, the level of safety is different in an Oko. Though then again, if you watch his Oko, it sometimes looks like a fucking speed run. Because like, Oko is not about being always slow and calculated. Because that can actually lead to your death in an Oko, believe it or not. Give this the orbs. Believe it or not, that can lead to your death. Being overly protective of Kratos, I guess. Play as safe as you want and you'll kinda die some other times. Because you're just so, like, you know, doing something you've never done just to be safe. You're gonna get destroyed sometimes. You're gonna get trapped somewhere. That's why, like, sometimes ending an encounter as fast as possible is the best thing. Like, you just, you know, you end it quick. Before it drags and drags and drags and gets problematic. Because the longer an encounter goes on for, the more problematic it gets. And you don't want a problematic encounter. You just don't. These things are not giving orbs. This one is. Don't get hit. It is boring, please. Yeah, I really don't want to, bro. What the hell happened? Is it just me or is Kratos faster? Nah, it's just me. Yarabutoku is a big name for a reason, man. Nobody agrees that doing a God of War 2 Oko is good. Like, not even Xemnas, nobody agrees. It's harder than God of War 1. It's jankier than God of War 1. in ways unimaginable to the human eye. And like, it's generally not no damage friendly, especially not in a single segment. Like, it's simply not. Show new tricks? You're not doing that in an Oko. You want to learn the most consistent thing you learn and stay with it. Unless it's flawed, of course. By that point, you switch to a whole different strat. Do you think you'll beat it on stream, or will it be off cam like God of War 3? I'm determined to do this one on stream. I don't want it to turn into another Oko that I do off stream. It's just that, like, God of War 3 got personal and I wanted to get it. This one is not getting as personal as God of War 3, but it is something I wanted to do. I just wanted to give myself a huge goal. And this doing the Oko is always a big goal. I just love doing this. I hate no damaging things, but the Oko is something I want to do. Because I started it, and I like finishing what I started. All Okos aren't good, but all of them are big. Yeah. Whatever. We'll get this one day, you know? I'm just seeing, like, as I go more and more in the Oko, I'm gonna get less and less frustrated, hopefully. I'm just tired of getting new ways to die. Stream has its own vibe, yeah. God of War 2 or God of War 3. In general, I prefer God of War 3. Hell, I prefer God of War 1 as well over God of War 2. Oko wise, I prefer God of War 3 as well. It's the same. It is way less bullshit than this. Like, you have no idea. I just look back at the God of War 3 Oko sometimes and I'm like, man, if only I put in the extensive practice that I put into God of War 2. If only I did that. Like, it is insanely better than God of War 2's Oko. The reasons I was failing God of War 3 Oko are not prevalent here. In here, I have put in the practice. I have put in the attempts. The game's just sometimes not working. Not every time, of course. Some shit is my fault, like, no shit. Do you play God of War 3 off stream just for fun? Of course. Randomly just pop it in. I haven't played God of War in a while, and honestly I enjoy watching your Oko live streams. That's amazing. It's just that it's gonna get way too repetitive at a certain point. Like, I'm just doing this push right now because the Game Awards are approaching and I'm expecting a God of War remastered. Like, this is definitely gonna slow down, this whole Oko debacle. It's gonna slow down. And by the way, how is the stream for you guys? Is it lagging or is it good? Is it lagging or is it bad? I hope it's not, because my connection today is, I don't know, it's weird. Just stop it and complete the game and go to the next challenge. Noi. Clone War is right at the end as well, so Clone War is a huge thing though. We'll see. It'll get consistent enough. You know how many things were impossible in God of War 2? And they're getting semi-trivialized nowadays? Or like way too simplified and linearified, if that's a word. Things are linear. Hold on. Actually, this whole thing of turning off the music is a good thing. Turning off the music is good. It's stress-free. Anyways. Are we gonna fail at the hands of death? Let's see. Let's go. I somehow didn't. The game is shit. That's the only problem with this stream. This is becoming a meme now. God of War 2 is goated, what you mean?
I knew you would
Yes,
not be killed.
it's a goated piece of
I
shit.
never lost faith.
They announced God of War remasters. Do God of War Trilogy chill stream full games?
But our
If they
brothers
announce
today-
that, I'm planning it's gonna be funny when I talk about this in God of War 2, where I'm doing a challenge where I don't. If I take a hit, the whole game restarts. And now I'm planning a trilogy marathon permadeath. So like if I die at God of War 3, I'm restarting back to God of War 1. Let's go. Easy as always. Insane that it's ever since the return to the Oko, it has never ended a stream. It's gone too easy. Though it still can't go wrong. Like back there, that air grab was wrong. I didn't mean to do that.
Kratos, to succeed.
God of War 2 is great. The challenge is dump. Yeah, the challenge is dump. There you go. I hate God of War 2's Oko. I don't hate God of War 2. This is a run killer, by the way, but it's just very simple. It has a 5% chance of ruining a run. If these projectiles turn back to me and actually hit me, that's the run. Kiss it goodbye. But now we're good. We're good. Off the Typhon's Mountain. It's always amazing to get out of the prologue. Always. Hopefully it's not dumb, but what is dumb is God of War 2. No. The game is amazing. The Oko is just not. Like usually some fucked up shit happens in an encounter. Unexpected. Unceremoniously. It's just is what it is. It's funny. We keep going, we're like, huh, that's a weird thing, and I got hit, and all that. Or if an encounter gets way too messy and you take a lot of hits, you usually like manage, or restart. If you want to do the encounter cleanly. Big one isn't a run killer anymore, it got replaced by Spike's Room. The Spike's Room is not a run killer. So what happened yesterday wasn't actually anything new. Apparently, it opens up the gate next to the one with the boulder, so it's kind of complicated to explain. Like I even didn't get the full grasp of what happened yesterday. We didn't take the L there, thankfully. But like that's a thing built into the game. There are two gates open at the same time in that Spike's Room. And like I happened to open the gate at a time when the other one was closed. So like I pulled the block, but the one on the left was closed, so like you couldn't proceed. You gotta kind of do it on the first try if you want to proceed. I will do it the same way this time though, taking out all the nymphs. But like, it's just that you have to wait it out until like the whole thing gets clear. Not that spike room. Then which spike room? Oh, the one. Yeah, you're right. The one with the translator, like after the translator. The one that ended yesterday's stream. Dun, 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 dun. That's a God of War 3 moment right there. I say it's the fear of losing that gets him. Makes him not think, play properly. Of course. Like Scorpy offered the idea of turning off the music there as well. Just to like fully focus more and not get stressed. It's like part of the difficulty is, believe it or not, the music
You
sometimes.
must free the Pegasus, Kratos. It is your only passage to the Sisters of Fate.
Like the stress gets real when I get to that encounter. It's not even like my actual personal best. It's literally just like my stream personal best. Like, I've gone way farther than that. Not way, but like 2 or 3 encounters more than that off stream. Dun, 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 dun. What is happening in the chat? What's happening in the chat? Chat is dumb as hell today. What's happening? So anyways, I wanted to let's actually talk about something else. Today I got myself a Nintendo Switch. It's a jailbroken one. I always had a Nintendo Switch. It's been like 2 years. But like this one is jailbroken. And it was a total steal. Like what was it? $150. I got it right now because I know I'm gonna need it later. And boy oh boy. It already has a lot of games. It's insane. I hope nobody from Nintendo is watching this stream, by the way. Imagine if they hear that. Still one more. Nope, we go. Then we climb back up. It's amazing, man. I can't wait to try out like the entirety of the Nintendo Switch catalog. It's insane. Sending clip to Nintendo right now. Stop it, dog. There are 133 of us here that are watching this. If you aren't interested, then watch something else while others enjoy. What, you're talking to me, Scorpion? Pretty sure you're talking to this chat. They finna report your ass. Report? Bro, the president of Nintendo will personally see to it that he comes here and kills me. Like, literally kill. Literally kill. Just came in here to wish you good luck with the rest of the attempts. Yo, Heliax. I'm gonna get this attempt just because of that good luck thing. Just got home from work. Your stream is the only thing I could do for it all day. I'm amazed that I can entertain you. And a lot of other lovely people in the chat. It's insane how I confidently parry yet not trick confidently. Lock in. Zesty, not use log. Nintendo CEO located in your house. Hope it's gonna be a good one. Thank you, man. I hope too. I'm kind of not so much in the zone right now. Like, just wanted to start this OCO, but like, I'm glad now that I started. Because like, look, nowadays I love forcing myself to stream. It's better, at least like I'm working after I come back from my real job outside. What the fuck was there with the Minotaur? What was what? Why no Pain Plus? I've done them all except for Chains of Olympus. Pain Plus. What a run. So I run to the outside so that this guy shoots his arrow towards the wall. It gets stuck there. I cook up my grenade and drop it on his A. Then I do the same thing. Me not advancing too much forward makes the Minotaur doesn't spawn. It basically makes the Minotaur still like not spawned and all that. If I advance a little more forward, he spawns. Like there's the Minotaur right there. So what I do when he spawns, I let him rush to me. I launch him. I rush towards the raft. Wait for them to shoot. They took their sweet ass time. That guy almost shot. You gotta keep the archers off screen. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why the hell did these guys spawn? I know why, but like... These guys spawned because that other raft did not break. Or maybe because these archers didn't die. Pretty sure it's the rafts though. It's not the fact that the archers didn't die. We're still good though. This strat is very beautiful. Fruity Zesty is back. Shut up. You know you can get infinite orbs here. Oof, we're good. It's amazing that I could manage here. It was the raft? It was. You can get infinite red orbs here. I find a way to get it. I guess I'm not allowing that because there's another way in Typhon's Mountain. Not in this encounter that we just ran through. There's another way you could get infinite red orbs. It's just not allowed. It's not allowed for the sake of not allowing. It's cheating by then. Like skipping cutscenes. You know, when you skip a cutscene, you're cheating, by the way, guys. If you haven't been paying attention. Zesty waifu material. Scorpion. Give him the chiropractic adjustment. This guy. Snatch him. Give him another chiropractic adjustment. And it has to be on beat too. Now we drop. Boom. Bam. Bop. That was a smooth screen shake. Good man. Imagine if I felt at the outside doing that. Now skipping the cutscene is cheating. It's amazing, man. It's amazing after getting Wolf's save editor, we can just skip cutscenes in a vanilla one now. Not totally a vanilla one. Like it's still New Game Plus with level 1 blades, but it's the same for me. Although I miss using the blue blades with the whole moveset and whatnot. But it is what it is. It's fine. Why are you cheating though? I just realized the Game Awards is tomorrow. It's tomorrow, but like it's like I wish it was like 24 hours from now. It's not 24 hours from now. It's like More. It's like 24 hours and like half a day. Almost half a day. Woman ain't real, chat. Never goon. You heard the man. Heard it from a true pimp. These Gorgons can do the beam from a high place where, you know, their heads would be higher than Kratos' head. And if the beam is like a straightforward beam, you can just attack right below the Gorgon if you're very close. Be right back in a minute. We backin'? We backin'. Gooning is cheating. Hey man, look, you gotta acknowledge something here. Pimping ain't easy. Like, you may think it is, but like, is it? Like, think about it deeply for a second. You have diabetes? No. I have diabetes nuts in your mouth? What's the next word? Bitch? Yeah, that's the best next word. That harpy almost grabbed me. Like, I grabbed it. Hey, Lamau. Boom. Orion's harpoon ring out. Such a classic God of War 1 moment. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, no. What the hell's going on? I'm gonna keep my ground. Okay. They really misaligned themselves pretty bad back there. Pretty bad from Baghdad. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2. Trigger this cutscene for now. How many times do I have to say that the Harpy's grab is blockable? Even on the ground, Alpha? Thank you very much. I actually didn't know that. I'm learning a lot of shit. How the fuck is SC playing the exact same game every day without getting bored? Is the determination. And like, you gotta understand, God of War is actually this good. Like, come on. God of War is so good that I can play it every day. Like, leave the fact that this was my first ever PS2 game. Leave the fact that this was my first ever game that got me into gaming. It and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Leave the fact that this was my first God of War. God of War is actually amazing. Like, I don't know how to emphasize that. Guess he didn't read the bestiary by right. Alright, you didn't have to tell me I can open health chests and gain orbs. Come on, like, man, I knew that. But man, that truly is the most detailed bestiary. It took the help of a lot of people, but like, Wright is the one that put it together and actually did the most work. Like, the most of the work came from Wright. We get in position. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They did. Hitler did. I think he likes God of War. You think? That was a sweet full queen. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, what happened? The uneven ground on this encounter is very messy. It's not Ronaldo, which I hate. I hate that it's not Ronaldo, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, mate? Don't hit them when they're on the ground. They have a semi-pseudo wake-up attack. That can be dangerous. It's a slow wake-up attack. But it's dangerous. They have armor. It's generally just dangerous. We don't want to do that. Sometimes these guys are not burning. Like, they're that back there burned them. I believe this is gonna also burn him. Not really. Lol. That's random. I don't know. Maybe there's a perfect area you can shoot these guys towards the fire that consistently works. I just don't know of it. And I'm trying to play for safety. Have you ever done an Ascension only Poseidon Blaze run? No. I have little experience with weapon specialty runs. I have done a fair share of them. Like Blade of Artemis Pain in God of War 1, Blade of Artemis only, but like with a twist that makes it way too difficult. I can't use magic, you know. Couldn't open chests, that sort of thing. I have done a Blade of Olympus only run. I have done a Claws of Hades only, Nemesis Whip only. Like, that's still nothing compared to what we have in the market of weapon specialties. There's still a lot that I haven't done. And that's 2 harpies. Thank you very much. Did I just fall? Very easy. We're basically out of Typhon right now. Off to a run killer. I'm gonna play God of War 2 along as well. I feel like continuing my run. So the whole thing about, let's come back and talk about the Game Awards. They're gonna start at like 3 a.m. my time. 3 a.m. night time, man. I don't know. I'm gonna stream it, but the stream is gonna be way too calm. So I'm gonna hopefully analyze the remasters when if they happen. Because God of War 3, you might have guns shattered. Yes, God of War 3 has the built-in thing where petrification, the moment it touches you or the enemy in the air, instantly petrified, which is nice. I love how punishing that is. It's nice, especially against the enemies. You can set up enemies in front of her instead of the beam in the air. Just about to ask Corey his address if there's no remasters at the Game Awards. You know what's gonna be worse than no remasters? I got away 2018 remasters. Remastered. Remasters are only a matter of time. I know, but like, I want to see a reveal. Like, it's been long enough with no reveal. Watch it happen, system man. Watch it happen. I'm gonna react. But usually, like, what I expected was the release comes in at like I thought the event might start at least 12 a.m. Like, I would be at least able to scream if it happens. Potentially getting my reaction out there as well while being at it. It's gonna be a realistic and like authentic reaction, of course, but like that's gonna be my natural reaction to scream out of hype and all that. Even though I have the games at their best on PS3, I want these games accessible for other people. There is a buttload of God of War content some people are just not getting access to in a convenient way. And the remasters, back to that comment, they are happening. Like, the 20th anniversary is right around the corner. Of course they're happening. It's just that a reveal, something. It's needed. It's got a mini earthquake for like 3 seconds. Fuck. Oklahoma, man. I don't know what that is. Bow alerts are around 3 for me. I'm missing it for sure. Got my report card being handed to me tomorrow. That's sad. Opportunity is basically Ascension, but better. Yeah, it reuses. You said the same thing. Stun and stun grabs are more powerful. Elemental weaknesses are useful. Freezing enemies is actually good. Permafrost emulation is better than Rage Meter. Yeah. God of War 4 takes a lot from the God of War Ascension system. And it just refines a lot of the system. The stun meter in Ascension, it was good. Like, you know, you could learn this. Enemies have, so for people who don't know, enemies have invisible stun meters in God of War Ascension, which you can abuse, but like, they're invisible and they're kind of not idealized at the best. Whereas in God of War 4 they are. It's a meter, it has mechanics behind it. Hit enemies from the back for more stun. Kick an enemy towards a wall, he gets stunned, he gets a lot of stun built up. Punch an enemy or attack an enemy with his back to the wall, you just build up a lot of, you know, stun. And then it reaches, you have 2 types of grabs. One grab that kills, one grab that does a little thing. Basically just like Ascension. God of War 4 takes what Ascension did and just perfects it. as you said, the elemental thing as well. Like, it's absolutely insane that God of War Ascension had such a neat idea in mind, elemental blades, and did nothing with that idea. And like, I want to repeat myself, it did next to nothing with that idea. Sure, you have effects, you have things, but like when you use the ice of Poseidon, for example, there is no like huge ice like emphasis other than the rage dump, pressing L3 and R3. That's literally where it is. Like, it's not prevalent in your attacks that they slow down the enemy building up freeze effect for example, like God of War 2 when you unlock that one that artifact that makes enemies get petrified as you attack them. It's a lot of mess ups with God of War Ascension, but for now I'm just talking about the fact that they had an element system on their hands and they did nothing with it. Not a single elemental weakness talk, not a single anything. Like, fucking Devil May Cry 3 came out 8 years before Ascension, and it has like a really nice elemental weakness system. It is so good in that game. How do you have such a nice system under your hands? It's literally an open book, and you waste it. I still don't know. I hope they don't pull shit like that. Hades element could have acted like a Bifrost. Everything could have acted like something other than just a new coat of paint. Well, let's focus. I hope they just don't add HD texture in the remaster like on the PS3 version that we already have, but at least upgraded graphics and who knows, maybe even extra content like the Lost Levels. I'm not asking for a lot, honestly. I just want these games ported in like this resolution. You have to look backwards for technical games instead of forwards, ST. You have games like FFXVI where you can attack fire enemies with fire magic and it still works.
Kratos, behold
Lock
the
in.
island of creation. Home to the
You are
sisters
always right,
of
Mr.
fate.
Right, but let's focus.
Here, the path to
So these projectiles have a small chance of ending the run. Let's see it. Because sometimes like you get bombarded with projectiles. And like it's easy for one of them to actually hit you. And what happened back there was good. It wasn't a lot of projectiles coming my way. Final Fantasy 16. Why not just write 16 then? Why FFXVIXNX? Why? I know that's how it's written with the game, but like, shit's confusing enough. 16 parts. What could they not come up with a new franchise? Watch this Harpy end the run. Now for the hardest part. Whoa, my god, what is all these projectiles? And we won. Whenever I see a lot of projectiles, I get close to one of the birdies, then gain distance when next to him, then dash forward. That's how managing is for Pegasus if you haven't been paying attention. Which is easy, like even to pay attention and still miss what I'm actually doing, what like the strategy is. Because there's a lot of strategy to this. It's not just a lot of luck. There's a lot of strategy that you're not seeing. It's all happening behind the scenes. That projectile almost hit me. These projectiles can sometimes hit you if they feel like it, the first two. These will never hit though. The run is gonna be boring basically from now until Alric. Whenever we get to Alric is when it's gonna be fun. Fun again though, anyways. This part of the run is boring. God of War 2 just gets boring for me. And when I say boring, it's still better than 90% of the games in the world. I'm talking God of War Trilogy standard. Like when I talk God of War Trilogy, I'm talking a whole different realm of video games. And I know I'm on Santa Monica's dick right now, twirling on that dick. But like for real. Okay, this QT I'm gonna press it and it's gonna fail. Watch. Circle. Okay, it worked. But did you see how late it registered? Sometimes I've clicked it at the right time and I still fell. Anyways, when I talk God of War, I'm talking a whole different realm of video games. God of War Trilogy. So boring for me in God of War 2 is much better than a lot of other games in my life. Oko was boring, not god awful too. Yeah. Look. Amount of times we've made it here in an Oko is getting boring. We just want to get to the spicy bits, you know. Like, back to the Mog of the Forgotten. That's what I want to do right now. That's where my mindset is. That's where my mind's at. The Game Awards is on Friday, 6 a.m. and I have to go to work at 6. Can you not watch it at work? You're gonna see the thumbnails on Sony's channel. With a hopeful God of War remaster, if you know what I'm saying. Alpha's favorite animation. It's gonna come right now. Just have some patience, Robin. Phone. Alpha's favorite animation. Alpha's favorite animation. There we go. All these red orbs do not have any value. I think it's 4 hours. Wait. What is 4 hours? The Game Awards is 2 to 3 hours. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you real? You guys are for real? Keep saying remasters. Like, don't you know it's a remaster 2018? I get the pessimism, true gamer, but like the 20th anniversary is really approaching and it's the best time of the year to reveal your game. Didn't Metal Gear Solid do the same thing? Why though? Because I have to prepare myself. If it's happening for 2 to 3 hours, I'm gonna have to sleep early tonight, like sleep at 1 a.m. Like at least get a consistent 7-hour long sleep. After yesterday's L, I wanted to literally just fill myself with joy. Okay, don't say any word. I wanted to mill my kelp. The Game Awards stay from 6 a.m. to oh my god, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. for me. So I'm gonna be. It's a lot. Please reveal it at the starting first minutes of the Game Awards. So I take Gorgonite chests so that I max out my health meter. And when you max out your health meter, a lot of the chests, all the chests turn into red orbs. All the Gorgon Eye chests turn into red orbs. And we see that as a net positive, of course. And that's the encounter. This encounter is easy, but you just gotta watch out for the Cerberus rushing in with his puppies sometimes. It's a really neat trick he plays on you. It's especially dangerous in God of War 3, or in both games actually. So like one of the dogs comes your way, it runs your way and all that. You want to grab it, but the Cerberus starts running right behind it, and you falls grab the Cerberus. So I'll come back from work and watch the whole ass stream as replay. Skip through to like 2 hours later and see my mood. See what I'm talking about. Because there's still 30 hours left for the showcase. We'll see honestly. We'll just wait. I think this doesn't give orbs. Yeah. A lot of chests in God of War 2 just don't give orbs. That's how the game apparently balances out things. Which is a very shitty way to balance out things. I don't have to fiend for red orbs to fully upgrade anything. Especially now when this game is not made with New Game Plus in mind. Like other action games. Like God of War's New Game Plus. God of War is very hard, does not compensate for New Game Plus. The game becomes way too easy when you play on New Game Plus. Whereas some other games, no, like the game is compensating. Anyways, this encounter is still, it has never went wrong ever in the history of the Oko. Okay, it's not going wrong today. Have you ever tried another game series Oko? No. A game series Oko that I one time thought about, but like it was just a glimpse of a thought, was Batman Arkham Knight. The game was or this or the next night? Next night. So guys, please, you never answered me. Or maybe you did and I didn't see it. When did Metal Gear Solid's trilogy get announced? God of War 2, please stop it with the jank. Oh my god. All I did was pick her up with my attack. Fuck. Three, 4, 5. Shut up. Hi, hotel. Yo, so Big V canonically has written down an emoji. Maybe not written, maybe replied, but there's a message of Big V out there in the world with an emoji. So like, if that tells you anything. Why do you meet if he's a real person? Do you meet if he's a real person? Casually wipes the entire Century population with one toss. Shows you how amazing the 360 toss is. And God of War 2 has the most 360 tosses. Like, there's an alternate Orion's Harpoon. God, so lovely. That is a 360 toss. God of War 1 and 3 both have only one 360 toss.
The steeds of time, a gift from the great titan Kronos. His unsuccessful attempt to gain the favor of the sisters
Gaia.
and change the destiny.
You mean Metal Gear Solid Delta? They still haven't announced any release date. I'm talking the trilogy of Metal Gear Solid. Hold on. So did the Metal Gear Solid trilogy get revealed in the thing? In the Game Awards? It's the most enjoyable challenge you ever did. Lately, the latest weapon only run in God of War 3. It's either that or the Apollo Pain Plus in God of War 3. There's also the God of War 1 No Upgrade Run Plus speed run. Yeah, that one's amazing. It was a reply to the name that had emoji in it, sadly. Why sadly? That's a big V message with an emoji. Why are you complaining? I mean, you Minecraft fans never have enough, huh? The MGS Master Collection was revealed at a PS showcase right after Delta. So not in a Game Awards. I don't know why I remember it being a Game Awards. Just boom, boom, boom. Double damage because it's from up close. Hold triangle, let go of L1 for the uppercut punish. And that's it, that's the fight. This uppercut punish works in God of War 3 as well. And is the safest punish against Theseus. There is the square triangle punish, but I'm not about to try that, since if he grabs, that screams danger, and we don't want danger. Even though reversing his grab is amazing for damage. Yeah, fuck that. This is a consistent launcher. Theseus is a very huge skill check. And honestly, for him being my second favorite boss fight in the entire game. Careful with the Minotaur phases. Not trying any fancy tricks or fast movements or swift this and that. And honestly, doing the fight over and over every day is just not fun. I think that's what it ultimately comes down to. It's a chore, but it's a nice chore. Like it turns into a chore eventually after doing it so many times. So I'm shooting slowly so that he doesn't retaliate and start shooting his projectiles. And so that I don't miss anything. 24 shots. I'll ask one question. They all about us. He's the one killer though. 3, 4, stop cooking your attack. He's not a run killer, he's a hard part of the run. Odd how this Minotaur didn't get launched. 20 arrows so far. Stop moaning! Hold the bitch, then let again. Take it up, hill, 60 man. Taking that, hill, once again. 60 man, grab again. Jog again. Thought I missed something. At this point, the amount of pills this has taken is the amount of best players. Hold on. Did it take 4 arrows to take him to this state? If it does, then I'm gonna do this every time where I jump to where it's there and then do my thing. Did you just block my collision, son? All my homies hate Arun. What's that? Don't get his ST, please. New content. Worry not. Like, I'm starting to read chat nowadays fighting this guy. It's getting that annoying. But that's the name of the game. You essentially redo the game every day until you get the dub. And this fight drags like a fucking whore. Like, it should be done this next wave, but it takes long. I love the drama in chat today. This counter announcement on the field. After this fight, not now. And he blocked it. I was building that up for like a solid hour. Keep him away from me. I'm late, you're not. We're getting tired of this part. Three, four. That one kill that wasn't a grab just extended the fight by like a wave. Just like grabbing these minotaurs gives you more blue orbs. And like me killing that guy without grabbing him, it's gonna make the fight take longer, I believe. Like, that's one wave extended. Just joined. Hi everyone. Hello, man. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Galmagas says that you're invincible to a bull's charge while using Razor of the Titans. Won't try that here though. Even if that was an optimal thing, I'm way too used to parrying these guys. It pushes them back in a very nice distance, making me completely safe. And like it, yeah, it gains me some good distance with them. It stops them at their crack. I'm used to doing that. But that's very interesting to know. Hey, okay. Good man.
Let the rage of the Titans drive your blades.
I just opened the gate with this motherfucker's head, and guy goes, "Let the rage of the Titans drive your blades, Kratos." Goofy ass. You goof. Will they announce God of War remasters tomorrow? Yes, tune into my stream where I react to that. The devious Theseus wasn't serious enough this time. The devious Theseus is a mysterious species of Theseus. He is serious, delirious, and Theseus. Progress is crazy. I remember when streams didn't even get past Typhon. One day we'll fail against Pegasus. Like that encounter. Trust me, it looks easy when I do it. But you have no idea what's going on during the entirety of the fight. I would know. You wouldn't. Like, actually attempt to no damage it and you'll know what I mean. It is a very bad spot in God of War 2. It's fun. It's a fun game twisting, game changing thing. I love when my video games are suddenly turning into a whole different game. Trust me, I do. It's just that God of War 2's Pegasus is not good to no damage. Yesterday you jinxed yourself with your own community post. Tonight's L will shatter my heart. You know, it's ironic. Even I read that today, right? Like, did I just predict an L so devastating in the same spot that like got me quitting God of War 2? I just basically predicted that. It's just, damn it. I read that. I read my community post. I'm like, wait, this was the announcement for the OCO of yesterday. It truly did shatter my heart. But it was good. Like, when the stream ended, I went ahead, watched some of Risto's God of War 1 OCO again. Which, what an OCO, honestly. Like, I've watched it 3 times. And yet, I still watch it. You know, like, do these RPs spawn if I just get in? Yeah, they do spawn if I get in here first. I've watched Risto's stream about 3 times. 2 times, okay? Once when I was editing it, because I'm the one who edited his OCO. I added background music to a lot of spots that already had background music, but the background music was low, so I added it. I sped up a backtracking that the man does that I believe lasted, what, 5-10 minutes? Normal game time, I sped it up. And like, I'm the one who watched the video and all that while editing. Then I watched it again when it released. Then I watched like an hour of it yesterday. And after that I went and, you know, responded to something Big VS said. So like, then I started feeling a bit better. But I was devastated on the L, man. Like, I could not keep it together. I was like, fuck. And it's so devastating, but the only thing that, you know, truly made me love the fact that I took the L there, not love the fact, but like at least accept it instantly. Like, you saw it on my face in the stream. I instantly accepted it. Is that it's my fault. It was my fault. Like, fully my fault. There was no misremembering a strat, but I'm not sad. There was no nothing weird. Fair and square, I forgot. Ah! My knees hurt, bro! In one leak, I read that the announcement for remasters is in March. You want old Twitter, I guess, and release after that. Hey, so I'm gonna take a wild, optimistic choice of mindset of thinking. So Sony Santa Monica saw that, and they pushed for the remasters to be leaked, or not leaked, I guess, revealed in the Game Awards. How about that? There must have been an angel by my side. I think it makes sense to announce the remaster at the anniversary and release it later. That makes sense to you? What part of that makes sense, man? Come on. They're supposed to release on the anniversary. That's where all the hype is. Like, it's in March. March is my birthday month. Like, my birthday is at the end, so it's like the cherry on top. March is literally my month. God of War 1 came out in March. 2, 3, Ascension, Chains of Olympus. They all came out on March. Ghost of Sparta came out on November because it came out the same year as God of War 3, and so of course they're not going to release 2 God of Wars at the same time. But man, just honestly, this gets me thinking. There was a point in time in this universe, in this life of mine, where 2 studios worked on God of War games. 2 studios working on God of War games at the same time. We used to have it good, man. So Resource is considered overrated now, eh? Who's saying that? Your birthday is on March 31st? Mine is too. Happy birthday, Turan. Anyways, who's saying Resource is overrated? I have my sandals in the back. My birthday is on 29th March. What about you, Zesty? I said 31st. Mine is 17 March, a prime number, woohoo. I forgot exactly the exact date God of War 3 came out. March is, yeah, like March is just a really fun month. Like I'm full of hype for God of War releases. I make streams and all that, really, you know, streaming the games on their release date. It's amazing. It's been 2 years since Ragnarok, guys. There's no way God of War 6 is gonna be announced.
You
Why?
must return
Didn't
to
Ragnarok
Ireland,
get
Kratos.
revealed
Your journey to the Sisters
less
of
than
Fate
2
has
years
only
after God of War
just
4, I
begun.
believe? Or was that just to build up hype? But even then, like, they could still do the same for God of War. You know, after Ragnarok. March wasn't so fun in 2020. Ah ha 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 ha, lol. This man is always just chilling down here, and I just get down and assault him like this. Gotta fucking love it, you know what I mean? Like, why did that stab do double hits? I'm offended now. Expectation for God of War announcements are at peak right now. And they would want to capitalize on the Christmas pre-orders, of course. The Game Awards is a really big thing, man. Like, game developers and game publishers especially know that. Like, the biggest memes that have came out of a conference have been the Game Awards. Maybe IGN has done something funny here and there. Or like that one Xbox, you know, reveal. The Xbox One reveal is what I'm talking about, by the way. Maybe that could be something that was very iffy, I would say. The Xbox One reveal, you guys remember that? Where that guy basically handed the generation to PlayStation. It was like, if you guys want an offline console, we got something called Xbox 360, by the way. Turned around and went back to send his videotapes. Motherfucker. It was a setup. I swear it was a setup. Xbox was at an all-time peak. But like generally most of the memes, you know, and gaming shows came from the Game Award. Like there's that Elden Ring kid that went up onto the stage. There's the fucking Chris Judge talking for like he talk. Now that I'm reminded of that shit, man. That man spoke as if he's in an indie movie. Like he kept talking. Nymphs? I think I gotta come over here, then come over here. Yeah. Chris Judd just kept going and going as if he won an Oscar, bro. Bro, did nobody tell this man there's like a time limit? And then they started playing. They started playing, you know, dramatic music for him to wrap it up. And he went on for longer. Like he didn't even... None of that was scripted. The man just kept talking. It's funny. Shorter than this year Call of Duty campaign is one of the wildest things. That was a whole different thing. But like I'm talking about the time he talked for so fucking long. Oh man. Good times. Those squeaks make me melt, Ceci. It's funny. Chris Judge actually judged Activision. Judged. He judged Activision. Ah, man. He loves yapping. The yap of war for real. Chris Judge straight judging the Activision. Ah, man. But like, it's like that's what I'm talking about. The most notorious moments in the gaming history just happened there. Like Chris judging Activision in a very, like, why would you do that? Hold on. Why would you do that? No one.
The relic
It's not like a business move or anything. They're not like, it's not like Chris Judge has a company that rivals Activision so that you can do this for publicity to diss Activision or something. Maybe someone from Sony was like, do say that. You know, since like Xbox bought Activision, you know, let's throw shots at Activision because Xbox bought them. But like, that's a stretch. As long as Captain Cuba God of War theories back in 2020. But like, besides that, it could be honestly that he just got given an order to say that. Because why would Chris Judge of all people make a joke like that about Activision? He's a guy that loves to joke around. I've seen behind the scenes with God of War. I've personally slept with the guy. Now I've seen his videos with God of War 4 behind the scenes and whatnot. He's a playful guy, and people generally say that because he's been doing other films. I don't know. And now time for the best cutscene ever to be skipped. I'm tired. Anyways. I don't know why he said that about Activision. But like generally, the general consensus is, I believe right now that I think about it, it's not just like, just the funny moments. A very, very big moment happened during the time of Metal Gear Solid. Was it 5? Did 5 win an award? I don't know. 5 won an award basically where Hideo Kojima could not attend because Kona fucks did not allow him to go. Konami literally did not allow him to go. Have you ever played Witcher 3 or Skyrim? No. So like, even a moment like that plays huge for the Game Awards being this big thing. And the announcer was devastated too. Like, he was like, Kojima is a huge friend of mine. And of course, like, you love Kojima. Like, you can't hate that guy, even though he's all up his own ass. Like, I'm talking 25 inches deep up his own ass. Nowadays, anyways. Back in the day, I believe he was a bit better. I don't know. But like, generally, that moment happened in the Game Awards. Kojima could not attend and receive a prize, which is huge publicity for the Game Awards. Chris Judge thinking he's Judge Dredd. Oh, don't grab my homie pup like that. Grab that board. Come on, I know you want to. You dead ass? Grab that board. Grab Hildisvini. Alright, man, come on. Quit playing. Now we build up our ultimate attack. 1, 2, 3. Attack away. Hey, 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 hey. He's dead. This first one dies quick because he gets slapped with 4 collisions. And it's always lovely to see. The beautiful game! Ah! The beautiful game! I hit both. I hit the G spot. Both of you follow my lead. Full collisions are cracked in this game. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to get a lot of different collisions. Of course, much more knockbacks than God of War 1, I believe. And much more knockbacks than God of War 1. So more half collisions, and I believe more full collisions as well. How many L's yet? One. Today, only one L. Yesterday was the magical attempt with 0 L's. But I goofed. I done goofed. Hasselhoff. You done good, David Hasselhoff. You done good. Don't you love it how you would watch a SpongeBob movie and just some random celebrity would come in? Like not even cartoonified or anything, just a real celebrity on screen. Like I was watching the SpongeBob movie when I was like I don't know, a couple of years ago. I realized I never used a single magic bag there. No need to use it and waste it. And it's suddenly there's just fucking John Wick in there. And then the old movie, David Hasselhoff. Man, that movie's so great. It's like my favorite SpongeBob episode, basically. The 2004, I don't know, 5 music. If it came out in 2005, that year needs to fucking win an award. It, along with 1994. What the fuck were these creators cooking? What the fuck was The Rock cooking? Because like 2005, you have God of War 1, the best game of all time. Resident Evil 4, the second best game of all time. Devil May Cry 3, the third best game of all time. SpongeBob, the SpongeBob movie basically. Fourth best game of all time. You got did Friends start in 2005 confirmed? Friends. Not Friends, sorry, The Office. That's 5 amazing video games all in 1 year. It's insane. It's fucking insane. Anyways, now we fight Ricky boy. Rick boy! Rick! The Mug of the Forgotten. The worst section of the game begins. Actually, it's my favorite, but like... the Oko just taints your view on sections. You know what I mean? Like... I did a reaction time test the other day. I percented. And I was doing kind of worse than him and right when it came to reaction time. We didn't include Kingdom Hearts 2. Ooh, that came out then as well. That's like the 6th favorite game of all time of mine, you know? Right there next to the Friends TV show. That's an angle we love to see. That's an angle we love to see. Keep it coming. This is an angle we hate to see. Please don't do it there. You son of a bitch. Hit him with some of my blickies, you know? If you think you're the only one who has a blicky, you're sadly mistaken. Dude, I have blickies as well, so what? This guy thinks he's the only one who's got a Glock. I got Typhoon's Glock up in here, you know? I can do this all day. Me and Marcus Allen were butt fucking Nicole till we're here to knock at the door. Must have been Ron Gold. Put the orgy on hold and kill them both with smear blood and find Bronco. My mind won't work if my spine don't jerk. I spilled Garth's book out of a rhinestone shirt. I'm not a player, just a ill rhyme said that a player that ever zone out with the ozone lamp. My rap style's war. Jumping a chicken on cartoon with a cake on. I've messed up all the lyrics, by the way. And I'm gonna keep on messing them up. And there's nothing you can do about it as a stream chatter. That's another breakpoint. Me and Marcus Allen went over to see Nicole. They were heard a knock at the door. Must have been Ron Gold. Hey, I've rode a horse before. You're not the only one. Except mine was flying. Stop Elden Ringing all over this game, please. Bitch out of here. And to hell with your fucking horse. I've been on bigger horses literally 20 minutes ago. Steeds of Time reference. Hey, Lamau. Rebel against the Zesty man. Was a bitch, then and again. Take it up, L, Zesty man. Taking that L once again. Just grab me, man. It's for the better. Speed this process up exponentially. Thank you very much. Oh, full collision. Full collision. Do it again. Yeah. Sit down. What a kill animation. Hey. Why did this guy fly off to? Sit down, die. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Barbara, chill your tits.
Not you again.
Barbie. Barbie King, you need to fucking listen. You know what this means? Remember my face when you come all over it. Switch sides, quick. Ah, that didn't connect. Piss out of here, mate. Yeah! No thanks. Had enough of your shit. Average iframes enjoyer. It looked like one of these souls hit me. I like you hit confirm using TB. I'm checking the hit counter. Yeah, not that it changes anything. Like if the hit counter doesn't appear, that hit still missed. I just love doing it just to, give myself credit. Like, yo, I landed that. God damn, man. I landed that. Like, damn, man. So, you may be wondering why I still haven't upgraded anything. Or you may not really be wondering that since it doesn't, like, ring a bell. Ring a bell, Isabel. I am so not dead, thankfully. Thought I would get hit as I'm trying to grab them. These guys are scary up close. Have you played Shanks, ST? No. The game is a little easier now with this bad boy that wipes encounters clean. The Bong of the Forgotten, the Mog of the Forgotten. We're here now. Best section of the entire game other than one part. That is just purely scary. Have you forgotten the Mog? Evolve your blades? Not yet. Not yet, fam. So the routing goes. Max out Urali's head the moment we get it. Max out. No, hold on. Max out Urali's head the moment we get it. Take the Barbarian Hammer to level 2. Max out Chronos Rage. Max out Typhon's Bane. Then we upgrade the hammer back to max. Then we start upgrading the blades. By the time we make it to Zeus, we'll have level 4 blades. Which is going to be extremely useful. Meet y'all in hell. Whipping out Typhon's Bane gives iframes. Kinda why I'm able to do this. Evolve your blades. I missed this meme. Get out of that situation real quick. Yeah, I want y'all to behave, please. Oh my god. What a God of War 3 moment right there. Come on, Zesty win. Zesty was the most difficult enemies in this game. Most difficult enemy in this game. The face Juggernaut. Either them or the Titan Minotaurs. It's a good thing we're facing an easy encounter right here. Average goat moment. Thank you. Zesty top 5 magic attacks in this saga. Uralis at the number 1. Medusa's Gaze at number 2. Soul Summit at number 3. Army of Hades at number 4. Sinus Ridge at number 5. From God of War 1, I guess. Boom. 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 Bait his attack and dodge. Go forward. Boom. 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 Bait another attack and dodge. Dodge forward. Boom. Boom. Move towards this side right here. Grab this guy as he spawns and hold triangle. Boom. So that you eliminate him fast. This guy's gonna come at us with an attack that does not deal damage, only breaks my guard. It's this attack. It looks like I got hit, but I didn't. I just got my guard broken. I did not take damage. Bang. You know them skeleton enemies are Thanatos puppies. I know that. When God of War 1 has best magics? I don't think so. God of War 2 has the best magics. Clean execution. Big thanks, big bro. Give him the chiropractic adjustment. We're gonna be back here anyways. Stop missing shots, Zesty, please. Start drinking shots instead. Now we backtrack to this magic chest. Hey Zesty, hello Captain Woo. Time for the devious fiends. True run killers, right ahead. Amazing, they fell. Can you do a god level to be pain plus Oko since you do the null grid one? I can not. But you gotta understand something. Pain plus is hard in ways more than difficulty. It's hard because of a lot of other things. It's not just the difficulty. I'll show you how this makes sense in just a second. Thank you, Zemnas. That went by a lot smoother than yesterday's attempt. What's up, Okers? Hello, Kira. This encounter is more dangerous than Pegasus 2 these days. It is. Because we're getting to it more. It is. Block that bitch like I block your mom on WhatsApp. It's not Zimna's fault. What? No, it's Zimna's cause, not fault. That's his strat that I used back there where I kill both and then approach. I practiced it a little bit today in my mind, not in the game because I don't have time and I'm working 10 hours a day. Then I come back and stream. But hey, at least I'm not returning back home to Doom Scroll, which is something I hate. Just solving this next corpse puzzle during a power outage at the age of 12. Yes, that's exactly what happened, I swear. Be back in a minute. Remember that one time Kurt Angle in the most random promo, in the most basic ass promo, went to the backstage of WWE and was like, I want to have sex with your mother. And I don't mean any slow, intimate sex. I want that monstrous, that primal sex. And I'm like, dude, chill. You're fighting Rey Mysterio in like 5 minutes. This guy enters the scene swinging. He's that good. It's better to pull this lever rather than push it. Not that it's a lever. I don't know what this is. It's a crank. It's a crank, Frank. You don't recognize a crank, Frank? What's wrong with you, Frank? To be frank with you, you're crank. I'm gonna take them out one more time for total safety. So like, boom, bam, bop. Total safety. Bitch, do yoga. Atlas crank. Atlas, crank his skull. Thank you. Mods, crush his skull. Thank you. What I'm doing is using the safe spot. Then when he starts attacking, I dodge away, come back here. He goes to sleep. Back to the safe spot. Back to the chest. He goes to sleep. Back to the safe spot. Attaboy. That is the easiest Titan Minotaur. It's kind of fucked up how these guys get progressively harder to fight. Why did I take this chest? Should have taken whatever. You guys will never get it. Please don't L this up. I'm not gonna L this up. I'm gonna L this up. I spawned these two. Retreat. You know, mods in the chat. You know what to do. Mods, crush his skull. Thank you. To thank them as well, like it's just crazy. So this guy comes in, I bonk him personally. Like I see to it to bonk this man to death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cha cha cha. Wom, boom, bam, bop. Then I can race to the end, and nobody reaches me. I always loved racing to the end. Now look at me. Racist. Fire that will not. Ah, it will. Hey, man, when this attack works, it's lovely. Zesty, please stay on the fucking ground. Anyways, the fire is going through the wall to break the door. Look. boy. Come over here to spawn the enemies. Retreat. And they die with a hazard. Which is your favorite puzzle in the God of War trilogy? I don't know. God of War's garden is very fun and nice. But like, I can't really think of anything right now. Let's just leave it at that. None of these gave any orbs, by the way. You may see the orbs fly out of the place and enter Kratos, but they don't have any value. Such assity. Let's actually think about the puzzles that are good in this franchise that I actually like. God of War 2 has a lot of puzzles. Like, they're literally downtime. Oh, let's see. What does God of War 2 has? Because God of War 1 is kind of a little bit slow with its puzzles, honestly. I can't think of anything. Okay, let's just keep it at that. Never really cared much about puzzles, so I guess, yeah, the garden puzzle from God of War 1. 3. Simple to say. You know, one day you should do an Ogre 1 plus chill God Awful 2 stream, man. These are chill streams, God of War 2, no upgrades. At least until we get to Riley. Still kicking, I see. Let's see how far you get. Thanks, Heliax. It's your good luck message that has gotten me this far. What you did right now is also a puzzle in a way. No, we're talking pure puzzle. It's like there are puzzles and fights that you have to solve and all that. I'm not talking that. I'm talking pure puzzle. Like you get into a room, it's a puzzle. Solve it.
To Medusa's temple.
To the Crusher you go, whore. Off to the next fight, which is gonna take some time, but it's not gonna be that difficult. You can actually hit this guy to build up rage, but I have rage. Does anyone still eat ghost slows? What's that? Orbgasm. I hate the one where you raise pillars and swing on them.
No. What are you doing? I need your help.
Actually, God of War 1 has a really nice puzzle when you have to rescue the Oracle, now that you mention thingies like that. Because there's also a puzzle of getting to where the princess is as early as possible. Knowing the route and whatnot. I guess there isn't a route, so I take that back. God of War 3's garden puzzle is the best so far for me. The worst is definitely God of War 1's Tetris puzzle. Like, there's no competitor. Ascension does also has some really nice puzzles, like the Eye of... What's his fuck is really good. First time I played God of War 3, I used a guide to solve the Eris puzzle. I remember being stuck there for way too long as well, yeah. I one time went to play God of War 3, so I would use my lunch money from school to go ahead and spend it on playing God of War 3 when I was a kid. And so one time I spent it with, and the game already had a save data, and the guy said, "You're not allowed to play a new game. You're gonna erase my save data." And no matter how much I told him, dog, I'm gonna save in the other 60 fucking save slots. The guy was like, no, you're gonna erase an already established save slot. And so I had to play at a section, like basically, it was the Eris Garden. And that was an ass of an experience. Stop it. Don't open that door. That's the Yoko, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you had fun. This has been your Extreme Gamer Zesty. Peace.